All right, we got Sally here today. She's going to help us out. One of the things that comes in commonly is people will come in and they'll write on their intake paperwork, my hip hurts. And so I've learned very quickly that we have to determine what do they mean by their hip. So the first thing I'll say is, do you mean your hip? So pointing out here, or do you mean your SI joint in the back here, which is often right here? And I'm going to say about 95% of people report it's here. Now, yes, this not moving properly is going to affect your hip because as you can see here, this is the top part of the pelvis where the hip comes in and attaches to. So it's a ball and socket joint moves around. There's a big ball that goes in there. And what happens is oftentimes, no matter which part is hurting, it's a pelvic issue, generally speaking, because if the pelvis rotates, which it can, Sally's a little stiff here, she can't move the way we want her to, but this can drop forward and this can drop back, creating a shearing motion. And if that happens, what you can imagine is happening to the hip is if it's supposed to be sitting in this joint and this drops forward and you try to walk properly with that, that's going to be altered. And so the hip's health is very much dependent on the pelvis alignment and the pelvis health. So if this isn't moving properly, you can try to treat the hip all day long. It's not going to get better until we get the hip moving properly, which also goes the same for the knee and the foot and the ankle, because it's all about striking differently. If this pelvis is rotated and not on properly and you try to walk, it's going to change the angles at which your hip, your knee, and your ankle strike the ground. And so people will start coming in with plantar fasciitis or other foot problems that they don't understand. And we have to go all the way up the chain to see where is it actually originating from.